Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and this is going to be a very special day. Very special post-market wrap-up on this Thursday, January 10th, 2019. If you look at this market, especially today, specifically today, not meaning today, but I mean today, Thursday, January 10th here, 2019, it is very hard to argue that we are not in an Obama-era stock market. It's incredible. It seems that no amount of bad economic news is enough to have this market become real. I mean, earnings, forward guidance, you name it. It's just bad across the board. Doesn't matter. And the other, exact mirror image of the Obama era and now is the Federal Reserve. And I do have to take my hat off to the president here. That's the truth. He managed to get the Fed to absolutely capitulate. Play ball, promise to suppress interest rates from here to kingdom come, print cash out of thin air, dilute the dollar, doesn't matter. Again, the man wants to be reelected. You can't blame him for that. So he's doing what he has to do. There's no doubt about it. I just don't like, personally, I don't like the way he went about it. That's my only issue here. It's the truth. Having his Treasury Secretary meet with the 6 of the Wall Street banks, issuing a buy recommendation. I would hope that, let's say the market tops out, whenever it does, he would issue a sell recommendation with the same fervor that he issued his buy recommendation. It won't happen, and we all know that it won't happen here. The market right now appears to me, again, we're still, and you can chart this for yourself, for you chartists out here, and you will agree with me 100%. We are still in the channel of a 3-month downtrend. We may very well break out above that. We have not yet. I'm watching for that. If we break out above that, let me just say this. If we break out above that channel that we've been in for the past 3 months, and then we pull back and hit it again, that's going to be a major buy signal. But again, I don't see that just yet. But let's keep in mind, we are now back in an Obama-era stock market, absolutely run by the Federal Reserve here again, doing the same thing. It's an incredible, it's a mirror image. There's no doubt about it. And I think a lot of this has to do with the trade war. Maybe when Treasury Secretary Mnuchin met with 6 of the largest banks on Wall Street, he explained to them, listen, this is a matter of national security. We need you to prop this market up. If you noticed, and I posted a snapshot of this several times today, there were surges of buying 3 consecutive times today in this market. That was the algorithms triggering simultaneously. Now let's just cover that real quick. Earlier in the day, the stock market was down about 200 points. All of a sudden, bam, simultaneous buying. Stocks went higher by almost 100 points. Then, so we went from down 200, up about 100. Then we got a simultaneous sell. Algorithms selling again, back down. Dow dropped 75 points into the negative. Then again, we get another surge of buying. Right back up again. And the stock market did finish up about 120 points to the good. That's a pretty big move here if you add all those points up. 200 points down to 100 points up, that's 300. Down 75, so that's 375. Up another 100, 475 point move. It's incredible. It's incredible. On the back of piling on bad economic news. And if you noticed, when Fed Powell was speaking today, we're talking about super dove again, backtracking, moving goalposts. Market loved it. That's when we got a surge as well. So look, that's where we are. I think, unfortunately, and I mean unfortunately, I had hoped beyond hope that this president was going to rein in this stock market, but they're all the same. Every politician is the same. They have their central banks at their beck and call to do what they want to foster this environment that we're in. We are now sincerely back in an Obama-era market, and I think, unfortunately, that's what we can expect moving forward. More distortions, probably. I don't know at this point what again, we are still in that channel, no doubt about it. But it looks like we may break out here above that channel. The clue is going to be in a very short period of time, probably over the next several trading days. And then we will readdress that at that moment here. But to me, I just find this more disturbing. And I would imagine that most of you do want a real market, a real economy, a real jobs market. We continue to buy jobs. Debts and deficits, believe me, this is the only reason why we're adding jobs. If as long as we continue to explode debts and explode deficits, we will add jobs. But what's the net gain here? More distortions, a more twisted market that will correct at one time? Who knows when? I mean, honestly, we could be, I don't know what they're going to do. They can do whatever they want. Now, just going back to that real quick, because I got a ton of questions on cryptocurrencies today that got hammered across the board. I don't really follow this anymore. However, if you're a crypto guy, you should watch the Bitcoin futures. I was watching the Bitcoin futures get bid lower for no reason. No reason Bitcoin futures were getting bid lower. And as you can see how this played out today, pretty much all the major cryptos across the board got hit. This is Wall Street pulling the strings. I don't think ever in the history of the financial world have we witnessed more criminality, more rigging of the markets than we have had, not just under the current president, but under the last guy too. And of course, and again, in a way you can't blame President Trump. You can't. I really don't. That's the truth. And I know I'm going to take some heat for this. Why is not President Trump entitled to the same fake market that Obama had? Well, I guess that's the new norm. And he got it. He absolutely got it. And we are in a trade war, too. That's playing into this. There's no doubt about it. The market is probably being artificially propped up by major banks that are buying things via these algorithms. You can see them. You can see when they trigger. It's incredible. You would have to be pretty quick to capitalize on that if you're not using an algorithm yourself. If you're a trader, you're trying to capitalize on those algorithms, watching when they trigger, you would have to have your hand on the trigger right at that moment. It's very difficult. This is why I do not get involved in day trading. It's just a big losing game for me. I am not smart enough to day trade. I've admitted this. Seriously. The only position I have right now is Boeing. I've had calls on Boeing now for about 3 weeks. That's it. To say the least, they're doing very well. I have not added a single position. I am not short this market. And we'll see if there's going to be a moment to get short this market here. I don't know what else to say. We're running into a parallel here, a parallel universe of the Obama market and the Trump market. They're doing the same thing with the Fed backstopping everything, the Fed put, the Trump Fed put now, the same as the Obama Yellen put. I mean, it's incredible. Incredible. But this is where we are. It's the Twilight Zone, honestly. All right, with that said, I guess we should be ignoring every single bad round of economic news we get here until the market tells us what to do. Don't short this market until we get clear signs of it. And we have none. There are no signs here to short this market yet. It's definitely, wow, I'm at a loss for words here. Maybe you can fill in the blanks. All right, with that said, we'll see each other in the morning. It's just going to be great.